Alright, so we have a special treat here. We're going to be comparing these lovely sedans. This is the 2024 G90 with the e-supercharger setup. That comes on these beautiful 21-inch wheels, which we'll get to in a moment. And the 2023 Audi S8, which is very similar to the 24. Nothing's really changed. If anyone's going to comment below why it's not an A8, you just take off the badging and the motor, and you got yourself identically what the A8 would look like. So I'm going to show you all around both cars. I'd definitely like to get your opinion on what you guys think between the two, overall between design and what is more appealing to you guys. So we're going to check out both vehicles. They're both open, so we'll check out the interiors, the design of everything, and go from there. So once again, the 2023 Audi S8 and the 2024 G90. They only come in one wheelbase in the United States, so a long wheelbase here. This one's already a very large car as it is, but there is an interesting fact that you can actually get this in other markets with an extension which is actually larger than what this is in the United States, which is pretty cool. So that's the chauffeur edition, but this is still a large car, as you can tell. And these are the rims that come with the uprated motor with the V6 and the supercharger. So it's turbocharged with the e-supercharger attached to give you 409 horses. This one, if you do get the V6, this is going to have the 3-liter with 335 horsepower and 369 pounds of torque. Once again, 409 horsepower and so forth with this setup. With the S8, it's a 4-liter with 563 horses and 590 pounds of torque. Both are 8-speed automatics. This is actually built in-house, and this is EF sourced setup on this model. Glacier white with the black optic. And we'll take a look here on what particular blue this is, but it's a really beautiful shade. Let's look at the grille on this car. So you got the dual beams for the headlamps on this vehicle, and it also is carried over throughout a lot of other design features on the Genesis and this sedan as well. So you kind of see they both have massive grills. They're both well executed for each model. Definitely can tell which one's an Audi, one's a Genesis. They both have their pedigree. Now this is a 21-inch black alloy rim. Sorry about the brake dust there. I drive it quite often. It's got the summer tires, and these are all season on Michelin tires. Really good setup. Side profiles you'll see next to the ear, so we'll do it right here. We'll walk right by them, and then we'll execute both. So take a look. One's kind of has more of a squared roof line. One's a little more streamlined. And then we're going to go ahead and come back around and look at the rears. So looking at the Audi and the Genesis, you'll see how they differ in terms of design. Both have an outlet for the exhaust, which is cool, which is real, nice to see. And you see that kind of two-beam setup for the tail lamps and reflectors on the bottom of the chrome etching. Over here you'll see it's got continuous LED strip like the Genesis. Since this is the S8, you'll see the badging and the big quad exhaust. If you get the V6 edition, you won't have those exhausts. There'll be more of a fake piece there with the exhaust pointing down on that model. But design, you can't really tell if you only knew the difference. So once again, here's the G90 and S8. And you'll see the design of the roof and the shaping of everything else. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rear space in both models. So they're both fully loaded as equipped. This also has the suspension which lifts up when you open the door for easy access. It's got the advanced audio system and also the controls for the seat controls for massage, ventilating, everything else. Got the cross stitching and so forth. And then your controls and everything on this screen to operate the HVAC and a whole bunch of other goodies. Carbon fiber trim. This would be normally a wood trim on the regular A8. Got the double stitching, and then once again B&O sound system. Really cool feature is on this model and the Genesis, as you'll see, it's got the new release for the door. They both have the same audio system, so it's advanced audio for both brands. So they just incorporated that for this model. Look at this beautiful shade of the mocha tan kind of thing and this blue color as well. Really, really nice. Really is eye-catching. Both are amazingly, supremely comfortable. Tons of legroom, as you'll notice. Then you got the same themes working over here for your controls and everything else. For your multimedia, Bluetooth, seats, heating, massage, the whole 9 yards. Both have the double roof. Got this. So this is all matching. So the seat material and the leather, then also the headline as well. So that all matches together with your vanity mirrors, which we'll take a look one more time in the Audi. But really beautiful setup, as you can see. Really nice to behold in person. Really high quality car. Done a really great job in general. So once again, just the rear seating area of the sedan. Most of these sedans have this kind of integrated wood with aluminum or a carbon finish. Very, very luxurious feature. And you can see here it's got the same kind of controls for the seat positions and so forth. B&O sound system is mentioned, and then you got your Genesis on the sill plate. One more time, we'll look at the Audi in the back. Show you the roof line. You can get different colors, definitely indeed, like the cognac and the Merlot red. And you'll notice this has got the same setup for the vanity mirrors and the double roof with the shades. Alright, so there's the same setup as well. So let's go ahead and move to the front. And let's go to the Genesis, and then we'll go the other side. And there you go. You'll see just a beautifully laid out seats. Very ergonomic, very comfortable overall. And you'll see that the instrument panel is really nice and cohesive. Beautiful layout. So you have a charging pad there, and also in the rear armrest as well. That's pretty cool. Heated and ventilated. You got massage top and bottom, which is a nice feature. Very well bolstered. So Genesis definitely paid attention to some other sporting features, and also the ambient lighting. Got the quick release, and also what's neat about this, you can close the door with the button right there to close the door. So there's no need to reach if you're very far away. It just automatically closes with those buttons. And then even on the brake pedal, you push it and closes the driver's door. Pretty neat setup. All right, let's go ahead and look from the Audi's point of view, and then we'll go from the Genesis driver's side as well. So take a look at the instrument panel and the doors. Very sporty bucket seats. Balcona leather, very, very supple. Heated and ventilated, massage, the whole 9 yards, just like any other beautiful luxury sedan. It's got the carbon fiber bits throughout the dash. AC vents open up when you start the ignition. So you'll see the carbon fiber, double stitching, and also the metal grill for the speakers. Alright, so let's go take a look at the Genesis side from the driver's point of view. There's the logo of the car once again. And let's take a look. So one more time, you'll see it's got the nice egress and when you get in and out. Just a stunning layout. Really, really pretty. I love the fact that you can pick different colors and stuff of that nature to really bring the ambience up. It's got that alloy optic finish, just like the Audi product. You got your memory seating and all the other controls. Power tilt telescoping steering wheel. Automatic start stop. Raise of the suspension. Traction control features, and then your touchscreen. So you got your drive controls and also your rotary knob to control all your functions on the infotainment setup. And then we're going to go ahead and pop the trunk. Take a look there, and we'll finish up the video shortly. So a nice little feature too. Got the blinking lamps here that are with the headlights. And coming out back, just push on that button and that pops the trunk. Nice and spacious as well. You got your power operation, very typical of this vehicle. With the battery setup, this trunk's a little bit taller than your regular setup without the battery connection, the supercharger. So this trunk's a little bit, I'd say, shallower in terms of height. That's not a problem, still very carnivorous. And then let's go check out the Audis. And you'll see, since it doesn't have that battery set up, it's a little bit lower and a little deeper. So same kind of depth and so forth. Don't mind the mess back there. You'll see the conditions there. Same power operation. So once again, 4-wheel drive for both vehicles. Got the badging on each panel of the car. And then one more time we'll look at the side profiles and we'll wrap up the video. Both are gigantic cars with really long wheelbases, over 123 inches. And they're a stunning car. So once again, 2024 G90 and the 2023 Audi S8. Please comment below which car you prefer or what your taste is between the two. We have a lot more videos to come, so please share, subscribe, and like. Have a wonderful day.